Okay, so we are ready to continue, and from this part this time. So I saved at this point here, but I think we need to take the elevator down. Now, I remember hating this final area, but one thing I need to make sure I have is I do have this. I want that, yeah, because the final boss is a water boss, but I also do want a good fire damage thing. So let's think of one here. So we got K N Ig. Luckily, fire is the shortest one. What is it? Tiom. That should be a pretty powerful one. But it does cost 15, so let's think of it. Another thing I could just use, like Ig. We'll see what that is. God damn it, I done it wrong. Ig. That's 4. Right, okay. Now, if we escape here... Okay, I apparently took the wrong thing, did I? Yeah, I think I need to take the elevator down, so... Was I already there, I take it? No, that goes up. Then what the fuck? Maybe it's this way? Probably, I guess. This is where I just fought the boss. It must be this way, then. I'm confused already. Plus, when you get to this area, you got to hit a bunch of switches, and it's really annoying. Yeah, it must be downstairs, okay. Never mind, then. Okay. Did we just go in here? Let's see what's chilling. Nope, that's where we were before. And what is in here? Apparently nothing. Yeah, there's this thing on the wall. Currently inactive. Well, that's lame. Guess we're going down this way then. Yeah, this is the way. Right, there basically is a bunch of enemies that are really annoying here, as I recall, so I'm going to try and run from every possible encounter I get into. So an Amrity is there, so I'm gonna go hit the switch, or try to. A lot of these enemies will be able to hit you right away, and as you can see, they can do quite a lot of damage. They actually took out Marina there instantly. I hate the enemies here. So we basically have 2 switches that we need to turn on. I fucking hate these enemies. They're also called blue notes because of all the fucking damage they musically do. Right, so I think we need to. I'm a bit underleveled, am I? Considering. I don't even know if I want to take that guy there. So yeah. But there is a pot right there, so I might grind for a little bit and just heal every so often. So I'll probably just take a break to do that first of all. That attack really called Powder Drain. So I will do that, and then when I'm ready to stop grinding, I'll see you guys back here. Okay, so I've done a bit of grinding to level 40. I think that's probably good enough for us, so yeah, let's continue. So what you do is you hit this button right here, because yeah, obviously. And then, I think... Got to run away, great. Get hit on the way out. Yeah, those enemies aren't actually that bad when you start hitting them, because they don't have a lot of HP. You get taken to another floor. So apparently we go through this door, and these enemies are gonna follow you down here, of course. Don't get hit that time. Cool. You got this weird looking thing, and yeah. A bit of a typo there, I think. Yeah. Well, shit. And we get thrown out. Right, so apparently we can't get in here, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn off both switches, so we got to go all the way back, turn off both switches, and we get to another place. Let's figure out where. Yeah, it's obviously. Yeah, so apparently we've got to turn them off again. These guys are actually probably the most difficult because they have the most HP, but they give quite a lot of XP, which is the main guys I was grinding off of. So if we hit this again, it actually doesn't take you back to the surface, it takes you to an extra area, as I recall, where you can get a Mirage. I think that's a gun. Yeah, it's got nothing on Garlyle's special weapon, but if you didn't get it, it was probably better than what he had before. I don't think you do anything on this floor right now. Goddamn attack. Yeah, you can't. I don't think you do anything on that floor, so you go back and switch this again. Right, we're back here, so we need to hit both switches, and then I might grind for a little more, maybe, to get to like 43 or something. Because remember, my other parties are kind of level 43 and shit. There's also a chest up there, but it only has a horn water, so no, don't care that much. Okay, use your fucking attacks. Yeah, his tornadoes are really annoying. I hate how you have to go back up here and do this again. And I managed to get away there. Right, okay. So I'm probably gonna grind for a little, so I'm gonna be right back. Okay, so I got the elevator controls off, and yeah, I had to hit something extra on the floor that I said we came back to later. Apparently you needed to inspect that. But yeah, if you hit it once when the controls are off, it takes you to this room, which, you know, apparently this is like, doesn't require the elevator. I don't really get it, whatever. I think there's a couple bosses you have to fight here. Mini bosses, obviously, but yeah. Yep, looks like you got to fight these robot things. Bifrons are called. I don't know why, but oh well. Hopefully they aren't very tough. I don't know. Gunshot. I guess they're sort of tough. One person healing should be enough. Right. Kind of a mini boss fight, but it seems kind of boring, so I'll just speed it up a little. Okay, they aren't that tough, by the looks of it. Don't have a billion HP, at least. And I'll just keep healing, I guess. I don't really need to heal, to be honest. There we go. Yeah, they're pretty easy. And then hit this button. Now, guess what we need to do now is go back to the main room and hit the switches again to go back down. I really hate that. It really sucks that you gotta go back again to hit the switches. Right, but after that, that's actually the the last part. So if I hit this, it should take me back up to the surface, and I'll go around and hit the 2 switches, and then we can go and save and heal up. And that's our plan. Now, Sodom is probably my favourite looking boss in the game. You'll see when we get there. But one of the things that he has is, unlike the other 2 final bosses, he basically has so much physical attack, physical defense I should say, that you're pretty much forced to use mantras, which isn't a bad thing considering I have 2 pretty powerful mantras, you know, one for 4 MP and one for 15. But yeah, so the Pikaga Zero is going to be very useful, and Esperina is obviously going to be good. Also, he's water based, so I got the Aqua Nareem there. Where's Esperina actually? There it is. And I got my healing spell, and what else? Do I need anything else? Probably not, honestly. Actually, do I have Virus? Virus is probably a good one. Yes, I do. Virus is good because obviously he uses mantras as well like crazy. And I actually forgot to go and heal up and save. Yeah, so I got them to 43, which isn't bad, I guess. Now, if I'm correct, it was the first one we went to, right? It was just through here. Okay, I don't care about you enemies anymore. Okay. There we go. Let's do it! Look at this guy. Also the music. It's back. Spend your first turn just debuffing and buffing, honestly. Right. First, I probably want to go and use Esperina again. And you can go second and use that. That'll do quite a lot. He can also use this, and I will start hitting him with the fire spell. Let's use the 15 one. I'm gonna need to heal as well. But these buffs should help me. That's a nice effect. Yeah! Yeah, 1300, not bad at all from the get-go. So I'm probably gonna stick with using some... Remember that your other guys aren't really gonna have that much in terms of MP, if at all, so you might want to give them some MP restoring items while you're doing this. And this could be bad for Pippin, was it? Yeah, it probably is going to be. Yeah, that's the problem. Fucking attacks are really dangerous, though. But of course, yours aren't too shabby either. So that's why this fight is kind of weird, let's say. I should move you up front. Yep, we got revive. And I will get Aqua Nareem again. Okay. He doesn't have too much HP, but considering you're using mantras, it can be kind of a drag. But when you start getting when you start using 2 people in order to... I should just use a sweet water. And getting their attacks in, it becomes pretty good. You can get a decent amount of damage on him every turn. Just once again, this is kind of a defensive battle. Just make sure that you keep buffs up on it, debuffs up on him, and buffs up on yourself. Otherwise, you're probably gonna have a rough time here. You probably want to stick in the back row as well. Also, I think one of his mantras is spelled wrong. I don't know if he's used it so far, but I'm pretty sure it's misspelled on this translation patch. Right, let's get some more attacks in there. Oh yeah. Should I go for a full thing? Well, we're basically at full health, so you know what? I will. I'm probably gonna regret this. Yeah, that was a lot of damage. Shit. But considering the amount of damage I can do here... Look at that damage, man. That was like 5,000 at least. Thing is, he's still alive, and that's a problem. Right, Sweetwater is. Oh god. Yeah, this one is apparently spelt wrong. I think it's just... Yeah, I don't think it's meant to... It didn't seem that powerful, honestly, but I don't think that's the right spelling of that mantra, but oh well. Okay, so he isn't completely ruining me, from what I see. And I heal again. Get Aquanarim in there again. Using our Sweetwater. And... I didn't heal this turn. So, let's heal. Because he's probably going to bust out the real attacks now. As long as you have like one character attacking per turn, then you should eventually put him down. This might be able to do it actually. King Coast, that's an interesting one. But yeah, look at this guy, he's a great looking boss. If a giant robot thing I can't quite describe. Now after this I'm pretty sure the game will continue from this point, considering we're finishing off with Riza's scenario here. Yeah, we got him. I was wondering what he was doing there, but yeah, he was dying. And that should get everyone a level. Not that it really matters for 3 of them. Yeah, looks nice. So I think it's going to continue from here, is it? No. Mitra. Basically, Mitra is the final boss. I've kind of given up trying to understand the story a while ago, because this game has a fucking convoluted story, but the game is really fun. So I guess it's kind of, I don't know, I don't really see the story being that great. It isn't horrible, but, you know, it's just a lot of convolutedness. But, you know, it looks great and the gameplay's pretty fun, so it doesn't really matter to me. Right, so basically everyone's coming up here. We're running on auto drive here. Chapter 4. So I'll probably cut the video to get ready for June's part. Because yeah, June actually gets a say in this fucking game eventually. Right at the end, and not for very long, but the ending is the most important part, right? I don't know. Okay, so it did work. It's kind of awkward how it does it. It doesn't let you save after the scenario is complete, which is annoying. Right. No! Holy shit. Anyway, so I'm gonna cut it here, and yeah, we can start the final chapter of the game after this.